While Colorado's leaders push the federal government for ways to get migrants work permits faster, Florida's Republican leaders are trying to make it harder for newcomers to work legally there. And people are naturally going to move in the direction of opportunity. Our Angelina McCall spoke with a migrant who wished to be in Miami, but she instead has come to Colorado.
Yeah, just recently within the past week. And the laws that Governor DeSantis put into place just went into effect at the start of this month. So now it would be a felony, for instance, to give transportation to someone without proper documentation into the state of Florida. It also invalidates out-of-state driver's licenses issued to immigrants who don't have permanent status. And one of the most significant parts is that it requires companies with 25 plus employees to use a federal system to confirm that employees are eligible to work. One migrant I spoke to says she saw the impact that it was already having.
Después que sacaron la ley, como a los 2-3 días, no había nadie trabajando. Solamente había una persona, el encargado. No había más nadie.
Adriana had hoped to stay in Miami, but with the new Florida laws, it was almost impossible for her to find work, even though she's trying to go through the process of getting a work permit or gaining asylum. It also imposes penalties on businesses who employ those without our authorization. So she was saying that she was having a hard time. She just arrived in Colorado this past week, but it was not her first option.
Un poco desesperada, primordialmente porque no tenía dónde llegar. Acá unas personas me dijeron que me iban a recibir, pero yo llegué y al final nunca me recibieron. Entonces, pues conocí a mi compañera acá y ella me informó sobre lo del refugio. Y yo dije, bueno, hay una opción al menos.
Adriana has been applying for work and she's hoping to find some options here in Denver.
You know, it's not completely dissimilar, Angelina, to some of the stories that we heard from migrants who were in Texas who were just looking to get out of the state of Texas because they felt like it was inhospitable to them as well. And I'm guessing that if you would talk to the governors of Florida and Texas, they would say that's the system working. They don't want their states to be hospitable to people who are in this country without documentation. And sometimes they lump in people who are in the asylum process, even those folks who have legal paperwork.
Right, yeah, it certainly seems like such a strong stance to take, and it also means that people who are in the process, people who just aren't at that point of permanent residency, it even puts them at a setback. And so it means that people who are really early in that process, they're going to say, you know what, I feel like I'm being targeted, and despite my best efforts of trying to make this work and doing it in a legal manner, despite those efforts, I might go somewhere else.
Appreciate your continued reporting on this, Angelina McCall. Thank you.